Who is the one I love? My wife likes to think that she's the one. My daughter is probable choice. But when I thought deep, this thing popped. This I spent 7 to 8 hours on this device. I check my mobile usage. My personal usage goes beyond 3 hours, 4 hours. 3 hours productive time. Then I started to think that why this happened? Why we are doing this? On searching, I found one good thing. Today is the day, 28 years ago, this thing was launched in India. Cellular mobile network was launched on 27th of September 19. This date is the correct. And there's another thing which added on it after 1 year, 27th of September 1998, Google was incorporated. That made it hell. Eventually, Google gave us everything. It has been our guru, has been our companion. It has been telling us when Katrina Kaif was born, and now it is telling us how we can reach her home. We can get the address, we can get the Google Maps, drive, reach there. Still, I want to see where it can facilitate me to her house and eventually do something else. But with that, I'll move on to the mission statement of Toastmasters. We provide positive and supportive learning experience in which our members are empowered to grow their communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. We have few rules in our meeting. Rule number one, I would encourage everybody keep their mobile phone on silent. I'll give you 5 seconds for that. I'll check mine. In our meeting, we don't talk about sex, politics, or religion. These are touchy topics and we don't touch them. Then, if you want to move out of the room, or if that is important, if you want to talk to anybody, do so when a speaker is not on stage or we are applauding for the speaker. We also have some QR codes at the front and the back. These QR codes are used to join our guest group, to join our social media groups as well. You can use them to join them. And we have a QR code for payment. We charge 100 rupees venue fees for this venue. We are paying more than 3,500 to the AMA for a professional venue. You can pay that venue fees by scanning this QR code, or you can hand over the cash to me, the person. And with that, I'll call upon our presiding officer, Pooja, on the stage. Enjoy the meeting.
Thank you, Sudhir for such a great opening. I hope everyone has enjoyed your jokes and also your information, and I hope everyone will follow the rules which we have set. Can someone explain me what is Sangat ka asar? Sangat ka asar. It's a Hindi sentence, but that is what I want you to answer.
Be drinking more with our friends.
All of you are right. If you are with a community of, let's say, just 5 people who are like-minded, maybe expert in some one thing, maybe they are expert in Garba, maybe they are all entrepreneurs, or maybe anything else. You are the next person just like that. If there are 5 people, you are the sixth people in their group, just like them. Maybe because of their talks, maybe because of where they take you, and everything, all the activities which you do with them, it's the result that you change your mindset and you get accustomed to those people. This can be very, very productive, and at same time, it can be very, very negative. Just think that you joined the wrong community. Maybe the community of gangsters, you will be the next gangster. Am I right? So it is not in our hands that the community which we are in will give us the right thing or the wrong thing. But it is always in our hands to choose the right community which you think will give you a better knowledge, better skills, better mindset, etc. The thing which is there in your hands that you can change, that you can. So, my message will be choose your community wisely. The one which benefits positively is the one where you must go. And dear all Toastmasters, tell me what can be a better community than Toastmasters itself? We are all like-minded. We may be from different professions. Someone can be a businessman, someone can be doing a job, or maybe anything. But we have a similarity in between us. Can someone tell me the similarity? That is a status similarity, but great.
Always learn on bunk my job and
Wow, great dedication. Thank you. The common thing is we are all public speakers. Am I right? And everything else which you say, Viral said, we are all growth minded people. We are all open to feedbacks I heard from somewhere. And well, that these are all things that Toastmasters have. So this community is, I feel, very good. And I'll tell you a story. Just 2 years and 3 weeks ago, I came in Heritage City Toastmasters Club for the first time. It was the evaluation speech contest going on that day. And there were many contestants evaluating a test speaker. I enjoyed it. And then I reached out to the VP membership, Toastmaster Karuna, at that time. So she took my details. And then she realized, yes, DTM Vikrant? Wow. That's great. That's great. Oh. I wished I told you that I entered into the room. After the meeting got over, I just wished to be member immediately. I was impressed, I was happy. And just like DTM Vikrant, I wanted to be a member immediately. I went to Toastmaster Karuna, she took all my details, and then she just looked at one column, that was age. And over there, she told me, you are not qualified to join Toastmasters. Because I was just 17 years old and Toastmasters require 18 years. So I was not qualified. So I told her, let's wait for 3 weeks. My birthday is arriving soon. I'll be 18. And then I'll join. I kept on coming as a guest for next upcoming weeks. And 28 September 2023 was the day when I paid the fees and then became a member of HCBs. And coincidentally, DTM Vikrant became a member today's date some years ago, and I became a member that the date is tomorrow, 28 September. So I will finish 2 years, and DTM Vikrant, you will finish 6 years. Great. Thank you very much. I have realized that this is one of the best communities with like-minded and minded, willing to learn everything, new thing every day, and they don't poke out mistakes like who didn't do it right now, then I did a mistake. Well, let me tell you a bit about Toastmasters. Toastmasters is 101 year that was started in United States of America by a guy named Ralph C. Smith. he realized that people weren't able to raise toast. In simple words, it's just public speaking. People weren't able to do public speaking. So he made this very supportive community that supports each other, doesn't pull each other's legs down, instead encourages each other through day by day. And today it has more than 5 lakh members. 50 plus countries currently have Toastmasters clubs in their own lands. And this is all about Toastmasters. Now I would like to take the introduction of the guests. So, dear guests, please introduce yourself within 20 seconds, answering 3 questions. Your name, something about your job, profession, and business, and how did you come to know about Heritage City Toastmasters? Let's start from you, Rahul.
The second time coming here. So I work in cybersecurity, and the way I got to know about this place is that actually I've been coming to gym for many years, but I was up until last year I was working in Bangalore, but back to Ahmedabad, I got a new job. So I got pretty lonely because my friends were all gone. They're all living in the US somewhere, and I don't have a girlfriend. So I thought, okay, so I need to meet you, hopefully find someone. So I thought, what's the best kind of simple place for me? I'm not the party kind of person, very introverted. So I thought, you know what, probably very much. So I did some googling, using ChatGPT. Toastmasters name came out. Now what is good? It's probably is go to either Indus or the Sea company or the garden. And then another good gave me. I was like, but I did the saw the timing the legal and decided to come here last week. And yeah, that's what I was doing.
That's great. Jagath, can you please proceed? Moving on to you.
Hello everyone, I'm Saran. Yeah, so let's discuss with so I'm in the nuclear fields and I'm fantastic. You.
Oh.
Maybe as a solid and as a part of right is I have a good understanding of environment. Someone has diary has I came to know about the about the meeting right by Robert because then I found Ahmedabad was
That's great.
Rahul everyone. I'm Pooja and I'm a cybersecurity analyst. I'm born and brought up here. From last 2-3 weeks or from last many months, I'm just seeing about the Toastmaster post on the LinkedIn. But the planning and this coming together is not happening. So yesterday I decided that this day go and attend it. See how the people are coming, how they getting speeches there, and what's the business in this, how we can stage we can have the stage there. So it's from my side.
Now, I'm not the one who will be doing all the talking on the stage today. Instead, we have a host of the day. Host of the day, you must have seen in the posters. She is a very senior Toastmaster. She has been a area director last year, and she has served on almost all the ExCom positions in her previous club. And moreover, she is one of the most excellent public speakers I've seen in Ahmedabad. You will also observe her today. So let's welcome distinguished Toastmaster Pooja Saran.
It's a pleasure here, and what a beautiful introduction. A very warm welcome to everyone. Can I see some nice new people that I've not seen? Not new people. Hajish is trying to get the numbers back in. I know at time. Please take your time. I'm absolutely. You're sharing the QR code and the money part. You're done with the money part. No, I can take time. Money comes first. We all are here to eventually earn money. So I'm just Saran and I'm host of today. And what is the host of today? We call it as TMOD. People who are new Toastmasters and I can understand the pain. TMOD, I searched everywhere. I couldn't understand the meaning of it. It's Toastmasters of the day. And Toastmasters of the day is going to take you to the island. So anyone give me except for Jagath. Charisma. Not Karishma Kapoor, but yes, Charisma. Charisma Kapoor. Okay, before I get into the theme, I have a quick question. I have 3 questions. I want you to raise your hands if all of you, I know it's a weird question, but please be honest. If any one of you have applied perfume before coming, or a deo will also. A perfume or a deo. Mornings? Okay, mornings will do. Vikrant sir, perfume, deo. None please Vikrant. Okay, I can see. Hemant, perfume, deo. Okay. Any one of you have been in a place where you just fallen in love with a perfume or a fragrance of a flower or someone just crossing by and you're like, that smells good. Raise your hands if you're in there. Wonderful. And any one of you have gone through the spaces where the unfriendly, gaseous environment happens in yes? All of us. Now the question is why I'm talking about this when we are talking about charisma. Because charisma is the fragrance. Fragrance pack options. What perfume do you use? Do you like the bottom of it? Yeah, sometimes you want to store the bottle. Right? Any one of you can tell me your favorite perfume along with the bottle that you have. Yes.
CK expression.
CK expression, I love it. You can talk anything about perfume. You store the perfume bottle. Now imagine that flora is all over the place. How strong would be the aroma of flora and for how long? Sometimes that may be and then back home and the same back. Okay? So charisma is all about the kind of performance and fragrance with the right object. Tell me one thing. Are all perfumes same? But there are 2 perfumes that you can have. Right? Now 3 more questions. And I want you to put your notebooks and write the names of 3 people. The first one is the celebration of the advice. Not only the acting, but when you see them interacting with the social, you see their posts, you see their interviews, you really admire. For me, it's Will Smith and Pooja. For you, it can be maybe the powerful.
Can we write it the character?
I want a personality, not a character. Because I want you to see that personality off and on screen. How they act and also how they act and not on a certain character. That is one thing. Second, someone personally know. Anyone that you truly admire and because she's a charismatic person. It can be your home, it can be your office, it can be your friend, it can be someone you admire with you. And third is one Toastmaster that you really feel is the charismatic Toastmaster. I'm not getting into the definition, what, where, I definitely that's my commitment. Okay. You all have names? Okay, let me go with Matt. Give me one name, personality. It's okay, please, I don't want to use that. One personality which has impressed a lot is Devana. Devana, brilliant. Thank you. Yes. Should I say? Let's just keep the name. I'm going to talk about it more why you like him. I will tell you why you like him. Okay, please go to our area director. So the second one, person you really like or admire. So you're getting into Toastmasters. That's the third one.
That's the second one.
Okay, and third one. Anyone who thinks that we Toastmasters? Idiom returns only. Wonderful. So you know all have different kinds of right? Do you not like it?
Oh, I do.
I thought he's not there. But both have different flavors too, right? So I want to break that myth down for you that charisma is one set, one word. You have to be like that, you have to dress like that, you have to talk like that, you have to behave like that, you have to feel like that. Because charisma comes in different flavors. Charisma can be one flavor, charisma can be Jagath flavor. All you need to understand is what is my flavor and where it has a perfect every time you go. So that people like that. And that's where you get a charisma can. And I will decode your flavor today. I will also tell you what are the formula, in fact, what is the formula of charisma. Anyone in for it? This is how many questions. Yeah, give me 2 hands. It's okay, no problem. Okay, so let me come back to the meeting. TMOD Toastmasters of the day is the host for the day, and the meeting is divided into 3 parts. For guests who are new, this meeting is called as Pie and Dumplings Pie, Apple Pie, and Possibilities. That's the flavor. P is for prepared speeches, I is for impromptu speeches, and E is for evaluation. Evaluation is feed forwards. A lot of people said feedback. I don't like the word feedback because I've got a lot of ravens on my back. I don't like that. So feed forwards is a good thing. So evaluation is a feed forward. We cannot do it alone. We all cannot sit here and decide where I'll go. Just sit down, say, and have a coffee and think, oh, I'm a very charismatic person. We don't do that. We want to come together, and that's what the team comes together to make sure that this meeting also. I have a wonderful person who's going to bring their team, make sure that you are in the right space. My general evaluator, please excuse the one who's written this. I love it. Thank you so much. I'm ready for it. But let me explain it to you all. Saturday dance. SAA is Saturday dance. It's not SA for anyone who's a guest here. PO is not post office. It's presiding officer. TMOD is myself. G is general evaluator. Trust me, it is not general. It is the general evaluator. So today's general evaluator is, I call him Viral. That's the first time I'm able to know. Viral, like, am I right? Viral now? Viral is an IT guy. He knows to click the right buttons when required. He loves to travel. He loves to make. Please put your hands together for an evaluation for the day. Toastmasters will.
Yeah. So I really admire the word instead of feedback, so feed forward. So, as a general evaluator, what we are going to do with my team, we will have some good feedback which one can consume to move forward and can consider as a feed forward. So I am not alone. I have a team, and each team member is like an Avengers force. In my team, I will have 3 team members. So what we are going to do, we will evaluate everything, not only in meeting, before meeting, during the meeting, and also after. So let me introduce my team members. First of all, I will have timer. He is from Ahmedabad, and he has several years of experience, customer clearance, transportations, freight forwarding, and sales. He is here to improve communication and public speaking skills. I welcome Toastmaster to start.
Good evening, Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, and guest. As the great ancient philosopher Plato once said, time is moving image, moving image eternity. Let's respect it and keep our speech on records. On record. I am a timer today. I will take the time for generous table topic speaker, prepared speeches, and the evolution. I will show red, I will show green, yellow, and red card to speaker or how much time they have used. Meaning of timer cards. Green card means you are on time, keep going. Yellow cards, your time is running out, keep concluding up. Red means your time is up. Please conclude your speech immediately. Table topic remarks should limit their remarks not more than 2 minutes. 1 minute green card, at 1 and 30 second yellow card, and 2 minute red card. Icebreaker speech should be 4 to 6 minutes. At 4 minutes green card, at 5 minutes yellow card, at 6 minutes red card, and all other prepared speeches 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes green card, at 6 minutes yellow card, at 7 minutes red card, and evolution speech should be 3 minutes. In 2 minutes I will show green card, 2 minutes and 30 seconds I will show yellow card, 3 minutes I will show red card. Once the general evaluator point me on the stage, I will present my timer report. Thank you very much.
So time is one of the important factor, and this meeting we are also going to evaluate that, so that your valuable time will be we can efficiently use it. And it's not only the time. We have limited time, but how we can effectively use that time. That is also one of the important factors. So this additional 2 team members I have. So first, AHA counter, which will check that all the proper speech are there and without any major things like the nervous area. So he's going to check that. And for that, I'm going to call Toastmaster, who is from vibrant state of Jagath. He is graduated in BA Political Science, currently pursuing master degree in public administration. By profession, he is a senior scientific assistant at ISRO. Become BTech in mechanical engineering. He is a passionate explorer of life, aspiring to be a musician, actor, and political leader. Politically, Toastmaster we have. So I welcome Toastmaster Rendra.
Wish you a happy and dancing Navratri to all of you. Are you listening? Yes. Okay. Let's enjoy this. Okay. Today I am playing the role of a counter. The role of a counter is to know the words and the sounds that are used as a pause filler or curse. In the meeting, I will also listen to the overused word, including that, as, so, I will also listen to the sound filler sounds, including pattern. I will also note each speaker who are repeated their words and phrases like I, this means. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times each speaker
Communication, we use words, language, and the framework for any language, grammar, how we use. So that is one of also important part of the communication. And for that also it's a part of this evaluation. And for that, one of the team member who is IT professional working with an MNC as a technical sales, and he's from Rajasthan. Apart from technology, like who he travel in free time. And he has been interested in historical places and food, economics, and personal finance. I welcome Toastmaster Anshu for the same.
That was a good one. I forgot few of the things. While working, I forgot about. I still remember history, but other things I. So, as a grammarian, I am not an engineer. I'm a person who would be putting down some great usage of old phrases along with maybe smaller mistakes and just gently note it down and present my report at the end. As a grammarian, my job is to give you a sense that where we are going wrong and where we can improve. I'm there just to help everybody, including myself, to be a better people, better aware person about what we are and whether our message is clear and backward not. And as a grammarian, my job is to give you word of the day and phrase of the day. So word of the day is resilient. So resilient is a person who is actually practical and thoughtful in difficult situations. So say my manager was resilient in case of a critical failure in the past. And phrase of the day is biting the bullet. Similar way, a person who is taking all the responsibility at the time of disaster. So similar way, my manager took bullet for the team when the project failed. I encourage all of you to these words, phrases, in your speeches when you are on stage. Thank you. I'll present my report at the end of
Thank you.
it. Is one thing.
Thank you. So let's not be resilient and let's be welcoming for all the evaluations. Let's have good awareness. Awareness is very important, whether it's a professional life, personal life, or spiritual life. If we are aware, we can improve a lot. So let's aware that what's going good in this meeting, what can be wrong, and we can improve. So with that note,
Thank you so much. Wasn't it violent? Thank you so much. A resilient team is going to show a lot of resilience. Now, let's try a different strategy. Right. When someone uses the word of the day, we'll give 1 thumbs up. When someone uses the phrase of the day, we'll give 2 thumbs ups. So we'll also have a bit of mind game going on the map. We need to do 1 or 2. Are you equal?
Yes.
Perfect. Because when you clap, I suddenly feel, oh my god, I've done something very good. Actually, I've just added another word in my vocabulary. I'm going to take you to pet speeches, but before that, as a topic, I have on charisma. Charisma is fragrance and the water. Fragrance is the water, and the bottle is the power, or also called as confidence. So when you balance and the confidence, that's where you get a charismatic person. What is warm? When you feel that there is a warm person, right now some warm, someone warm around you. What do you mean by that? So let's go. So
Potential. Sorry.
okay, that sounds good. Anyone else? Yes. One was access. Next. Rahul, right?
Yeah. Someone who makes it
Comfortable and safe. One.
and feel secure with mind down or place. That was
Now, that's feeling. It's wonderful. In your parents, who was supposed to be warm? Often that. Warm, the nurturing. Word comes nurturing. You need warmth in the person. And then comes power, the competence. What kind of things come in your head when you speak about a powerful person?
Maybe any powerful political figure like Narendra Modi.
Is he warm? Is that mother? Oh, very powerful, but still charismatic, right? Because he does know where the warmth is to be dialed up. Let's go to the last bench. What do you think about power, confidence? Political leader. Anyone else? Maybe
Someone who's in
who's in control? Military, armies, crime forces.
Like that.
Does that your dad? Yes. When you think about your dad, does what comes to the picture of power, competence, or control?
Whenever we are in trouble, it is the warmth with that.
A combination.
A combination of you need to understand. So now we understood that there are two factors of a charisma, the warmth and the competence or power. So we go by warmth and power. When we balance it, when we know the strategy, when to dial up the warmth, when you can dial down the warmth, then you have to dial up the competence, when you dial down. That's what is called as executive. And that is smart. So people who are pleasant, quick, but in power becomes a person. I'm going to tell you what is your favorite after we start with speeches. Our first prepared speaker here is, where is the joke master?
Joke master is right now.
Right now, okay. So please put your hands together for a joke master here. Trust me, raise your hands. I'm not going to look at the introduction. Someone who I felt very charismatic and I enjoyed. One who was in control, one who knew that it was not really required to smile all the time. Please put your hands together. I figure it's a compliment that your smile only when required. Good evening, Madam Toastmaster, my fellow Toastmasters, and your guests. I would like to be checking on your resilience today. So I'm using this word in different form. And how many of you clap at the end of my joke? That is the test of resilience. And of course, test of my biting the bullet as being the joke master. Thank you. Well, I belong to a very, very enthusiastic traveler family. They're super enthusiastic, want to travel about our lives. Because they believe life is a journey, why not travel throughout whenever possible? I want to be very serious in that she kind of took me on my journey when I was probably this 4 months old. And that was about a journey of almost 70 hours straight journey, years back, last century I'm talking about, from Kerala to Delhi. After which, but I don't have much recollections of what happened on the journey, so hence I'm going to tell you something more about when I grew a little more older. That was around 10 years of age, and I was spending the summer vacation with my cousins in hot summer month of June, Kerala. Those of you who belong to Kerala would have heard about one of the terrible months to be in, hot and sultry, and we were these 20 packed cousins packed in this house. Of course, that was the time when we had a lot of cousins together during summer vacations and packed in this house, absolutely going crazy, not knowing what to do. And then, fortunately, as a God's wish and God said wish, my aunt was staying a few kilometers away, almost 25 kilometers, who invited us, why don't you come over and spend some time with us? And with the promise that when you come over, you're going to be definitely getting some homemade savings. Okay? We decided that okay, the delegation of 20 odd cousins all boarded this Ana. Ana in Malayalam means elephant. I don't imagine that you all boarded the elephant because Ana in Kerala also the word we use for the state transport. Okay, it's called the KSRTC, Kerala State Transport. So we boarded the bus, and we have, and as every delegation we have a person who leads the delegation. So we had this cousin who was his name is right, who have been to this aunt some time back. So you better take charge. I said okay. So we boarded the bus and we all sat together, and our cue was make sure that you look at where you know is what he's doing. At the same time, pray. So while all my cousins were praying, I decided to check and ask him, okay, you sure know where you get off? He said, if I was offended, he said, no, she's testing whether I know the place or not. I said, yes, of course I know. Don't worry, that's the reason I'm sitting next to the window. So that when we come across the house, which is tiled and has got a coconut tree, at the entrance, that is where we get down. And that was it. All our cousins relaxed because they said, hey dude, he's the guy whom we want to depend on and we know where to get off. So my dear friends, my dear Toastmasters and guests, that's what my family is all about. Traveling. Okay, our journeys may be little adventurous, not very sure as to where we are, but every minute and every time that we spend is of 200% enthusiasm and with a coconut back. What a pleasure. Coconut tree in front and sides. I have been to Kerala and I think all the houses look the same. That was a joke. I got the joke after this. Okay, reconnection. I did have to bite a bullet where I actually shifted spaces from Kerala to London. It was a difficult journey. And I will tell you some of the time what the journey was about. Maybe that day I will do the journey. But yes, let me quickly get into the prepared speeches. Our first lovely speaker is Toastmasters Hardik. And the evaluator for Toastmasters Hardik is one of my favorite guys in our bookings. Everyone is my favorite guy here. But I will please request the Toastmasters Club to give us the purpose of speech for a prepared speaker, Toastmaster Hardik. Please put your hands together for
Toastmaster Hardik is giving his level 3 speech 3, what is dynamic leadership, and the purpose of the project is for the member to practice being aware of their thoughts and feelings as well as the impact of the response on others. All the best, Toastmaster Hardik. Your time is 5 7.
Can I have this speech's title for Toastmasters
Ice cream and Hardik.
Ice cream and Hardik. Toastmasters Hardik, can I please ask you to come here? Now you can keep on clapping till the time I Hardik. Ice cream and Hardik. Hardik and ice cream. Toastmasters Hardik.
Thank you, Pooja. Is there a special person or the odd one or misfit here who doesn't like ice cream? No? Ajish, I don't like it. You too? Right, great. Okay. So this one is for the person next to you. How's about the rest of us? You will ice cream?
Yes.
Great. Hello and Toastmasters. And almost 3 months ago, after having a nice supper without surfing, I had that weird ice cream craving. I really wanted. Does that happen once in a while? I could not resist myself and decided today is my cheat day. I'm going to pamper.
So I went across Hamburg, got my favorite chocolate cake. Back home, you know what? Within few seconds, I ate like hungry dog. And it's done. Voila! Instead of having that satisfaction, trading went up and up. The good news was it was a cheat day. So I decided this time I should get 2 more ice cream. So on my way back to Hamburg, being Swachh Bharat Ambassador at home, I decided to pick that ice cream brand. Holy cow! There are zillions of ingredients. I could not understand. However, I could read only one. Sugar content 50 gram. Sugar content 50 gram. You know, in last year or so, I lost 35 pounds. Now I'm 60 kg. So this 50 gram, 60 kg. 50 gram, 60 kg. Seems like a drop in ocean. I couldn't figure out. But do you know 50 gram is equivalent to how many spoons? 4?
So that's
8? 10? 8 or 10? Pretty close. 50 gram sugar is equivalent to whopping 12 teaspoons sugar. Oops. OMG. That means I was going to have 36 teaspoons sugar, 150 gram sugar with those 3 small ice cream. The guy who stopped eating sugar for almost a year drinks his coffee, black coffee. I almost had that resilient heart. However, biting the bullet, I went on. Great Google, Great American Heart Association recommended sugar every day is just 24 gram from entire food source that you have in the whole day. And I ate 50 gram sugar. So now, can you tell, should I be eating ice cream? No. Should we be eating ice cream anymore? Yes.
yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Why not? We should be eating ice cream. Therefore, I invented 3 hacks for everyone like this. The first one, reduce the quantity and frequency. Instead of having that 150 gram from 3 ice cream, just go for 1. Just in a blue moon, once in a 6 months only. So reduce the quantity and frequency. Second, in addition to that, my friend Jagath, after nice South Indian dosa, wants to eat ice cream, right? So then, second important is share. Call your buddy, Hardik. Oh God, I got this ice cream. Let's share it. Sharing is caring. So you share with me, our love goes up, and the ice cream content goes down. Third, instead of eating from somewhere, make it at home with eggs, dry fruit. So overall, you can use 3 hacks. Useful. Let's share with your loved ones and make at home so that you can have sugar from natural sources. Isn't that great?
Yes.
So the next time we think about having ice cream with you, just remember the quality of time that all were here, right? About ice cream and hard ice cream and hard. Back to TMOD.
Thank you so much. Nice Kasata. Your Swachh Abhiyan. You must have noticed that I didn't introduce Hardik because the introduction I got in the pages, it just said that Hardik is a happy person and he feels work hard, play hard, work hard, party harder, and play smarter, something of those kinds. And so I was reading through his speech to get some gist out of it so that I can introduce him properly. But such a nice guy, he read my mind and gave me his introduction. I will give your introduction first and I will. Is that okay? So Hardik here was the speaker today. He is a social worker. He also, something beautiful he's written, he's an engineer, he's been an entrepreneur, and he's also a banker. How can you be three things one at once? All the best. He also said that he's a certified yoga teacher who have issues with ice cream, relationship issues with ice cream. He loves badminton, he is into swimming, and he loves to listen to podcasts. I would request you to all give a big round of applause to our stars. Second speaker, and this speaker I'm going to introduce first because I know him. Before that, I'm going to please give us a speech of our speakers. An opportunity for me to have evaluation of speech of Toastmaster Hussain. Toastmaster Hussain is giving a speech in the pathway strategic relationship. The project of this, the purpose of this project is acquire skills for becoming a successful leader who can bite the bullet of a volunteer organization. Also, the purpose of this speech of today is to share his experiences as a leader of such a volunteer organization with members of our club. The title of his speech of today is Say Yes Before You Are Ready. All the best to Toastmaster. Thank you so much. Someone I met years back in a demo meet, and I was just in awe with that guy. Later, I realized that he almost all the roles in the club. Someone who was an IT engineer. Somehow, all the introductions looks like an IT guy here. The IT engineer is just not doing the engineering of the programs and behind the computer, but someone who comes ahead of the computer and takes charge. Please put your hands together for our area director, Master Hussain, with a wonderful speech. Please put your hands together. I think Hardik has a strategic relationship with the ice cream. Toastmasters Hussain. Saying yes before you're ready. Saying yes before you're ready.
How many of us are engineers here? Most of us. Me, myself being a software engineer, was a result of pure passion of my parents. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Good evening. Good evening.
Software engineer is a boring soul which sits in a corner with laptop and code. Same was with me. When I completed my engineering in 2021, I started my job as a software engineer. While I was doing my job, I came across one poster that was from AWS community that it was organizing a big tech event in Ahmedabad. I thought, why not? Let's book a ticket and go for it. And the event was a grand success. They had amazing food and sessions were a bit boring. But something powerful happened that day. On that day, I met industry leaders. I met CEOs of IT firms of Ahmedabad. And that inspired me to be a volunteer in that community. Everything was new for me. I got added in the WhatsApp group, and the next requirement that they wanted was to create new posters for the next event. And I had somewhat experience in Photoshop, and recently I had learned a tool after which everyone consider themselves as a graphic designer. Anyone knows what that tool is?
Canva.
Yeah. How many of us have used Canva? See, every one of us are graphic designers. So I was ready for it. I said yes, I will do all the designs, I will do all the posters that you need. And they sent me requirements. I did that using Canva and Photoshop, and they loved my design. Eventually, they made me creative lead of AWS company. A creative lead who has no one under him working for him. I was creating the poster, I was approving it, I was saying, wow, sir, what a poster you have done. Sending it to marketing team and posting it. One fine day, one of the main organizers gave me a call and asked that there are 4 students who wants to contribute in your designing. I said, okay, let's add them. So I created a WhatsApp group, I added them there, and after adding them in my team, still I was the only one creating the posters. Because no one taught me about delegating work. There I saw one great opportunity to learn a skill of delegation of work. All my life, I have never asked for favors from anyone. And that's why it was very much challenging for me to delegate work to someone. But still, I tried my level best. I got on a call with them and explained them that these are the requirements we need to create these type of posters. Out of 4 students, 3 of them told me that they have no idea what poster is. They have no idea how to use Canva. At that time, I thought, oh my god, now what should I do? But then I thought I learned the second skill, that is of mentoring. So I mentored them. I shared all the YouTube tutorials that I had for Canva that I learned when I was learning Canva, and I explained them that how and what to create, what needs to be done. Then they created a poster, sent it to me. I gave my feedback. They again created the poster. I again gave my feedback. They again did that. Raise your hand if you have felt this. That I'll do it myself rather than giving it to someone else. Great, congratulations! Because you guys have also experienced the pain of leadership. There, I learned the third skill, that is having patience. Having patience with your team. So I had patience. I explained to them that completing the work is not the only thing, but you also have to get quality of work. So then we were continuously on calls, and after a while we were in sync. After a while, we used to have 30 minutes of call GP that these are the pending items, we'll be doing this, and we were completing them. Eventually, after a month, I was getting recognized by other members of AWS community that the posters are amazing, the designs are amazing. And at that time, I realized that I should learn the fourth and most important skill of leadership, that is recognizing people. If the other members can recognize me, then it's my responsibility to recognize my team members as well. So I asked them only, create a poster, have their photos, and give a headline of creative team of AWS Club. And then we posted it on all social media platforms, and I made sure that my team members are recognized in front of all the community members.
Next, this story I'm telling is for last 2 years. Right now, I'm just a member. I'm not the creative lead, but the student that I mentor is the creative lead there. So the fifth skill that I learned was to prepare a successor. Now, during this journey, when I was nobody to becoming a creative lead, to leaving the leadership position, I learned 5 important leadership skills and applied those. First is delegation of work. Second is mentoring them. Third is having patience. Fourth is recognizing them. And fifth is preparing a successor. So to all of you, I would ask, if you find any opportunity, if you feel something that this is something that you should be doing, and if you are not confident that do I deserve this? Will I be able to take the responsibility? Will I be able to bite the bullet? Then I would say take it, because you will figure out it along the way. The best leaders doesn't have all the answers. They just have the confidence to act that they do. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Wasn't it brilliant? Canva people, raise your hands. I couldn't see. God bless you. Okay, as promised.
Speech feedback forms are there.
Yes, there are forms in the group. Forms in the group. This is something that I promised that I. Okay, one. So I think. You all have friends. Once you're done, 1 minute to give feedbacks, and then we will resolve this quiz. You need pens. I'm going to explain it. Your form feedback time is over. I'm very particular about time. So particular that I named my son Samay. Yeah, his name is Samay. Every time I tell him feedback is over, he says, "How can you decide? I am time. I just Samay go, and I regret it." Okay, so you all have this lovely card here. I want you to think about yourself. What is the first question when you come across, what do you think about you? When they say they come across as caretaker, as in the other person looks at you, according to you, and it seems that you come across as a caretaker. You think that you come across as a caretaker, the first one, or you come across as an expert. So the first one, I want you to decide A or B. Don't think too much, just go with your subconscious mind. Quickly write A or B. First ones. The second one is you can express your emotions and you can conceal emotions. What do the other person think about you? Jagath, what do you express emotion? Say. Brilliant. You've got a hand. They can be seen as pushovers or can be seen as intimidating. Come across as a pushover or as an intimidating. इसके साथ बकवास कर सकते हैं और इसके साथ नहीं कर सकते. You want me to translate it?
Which of the option is नहीं कर सकते?
नहीं कर सकते कर सकते हैं show but they are also doing papas and you are also doing all the papas possible. You don't need tequila shots with them. People who would consider me warm, people who would consider me confident, that warm or confident. People very friendly or very smart. I know some of you don't know. I just go by your unconscious, subconscious mind. What comes to mind? People consider you friendly or smart. What's the first impression that you? Are you all in? Are you all? I can see a couple of them.
All in.
As in you understood what to go about it, right? Perfect. Okay. You're known for your kindness, you're known for your skills. Okay. You're a big team player or a team leader. Okay, once you all have it, I want raise of your hands for A. Yeah, bigger hand. Yes. A's, right. Most of them is A's and B's. Brilliant. Equal. Vikanji? Only one way to maximum side पे जाते हैं हम लोग A पे जाते हैं, right? So maximum A's. Quickly tell me now you've understood. A means what kind of personality you are. You're more on warm or confident. Warm. Very nurturing, very warm. Sometimes people can complete your sentences. They will interrupt. They will let you say and still not listen to you. At times, you can be easily dominated on. At times. And when it comes to power, sometimes it's difficult for you to understand the emotions. And when it comes to emotions, you're like, okay, I would rather stay away from this. It's getting too intimidating. It's getting intimate. So let's stay away from that emotion. Does that happen to you? Now the idea is, now you understood sort of a more possibility that when you talk about your power, I want to do this, I want to do this. It's like doing all the Canva for yourself. So the time, understand how you can dive up and dive down. That I will do after. You can take this and make sure you do the other way around, what you feel, and sometimes your partner actually sees you some other way. So share it with people who know you. Maybe they actually don't see you like that. Maybe they see you confident, but you feel you're not. That's another strategy. So take it home and make sure your partner feels it for you. That is the answer to your question. This is what you want to do, right? Who tells it? So now is the time for impromptu speech section. Impromptu is the beautiful speech section. That is how you get married. That's how you get the dates. That's how you come with that lovely deal. You become an area director. You do everything because you have this impromptu speech. You can also cut out by the time. Only with that impromptu speech. Today's impromptu speech able topic master. For new guys, ETS is able topic master is our wonderful shining head guy, Jagath. Please okay, a guy who is not just making sure that you are here, but someone who is going to give you all the details of the meeting and a lovely motivational speaker. Please put your hands together again.
Greetings, charismatic Toastmaster Pooja Saran. A big round of applause for her. Oh, I can hear that. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, the purpose of this particular session is for you to practice your impromptu skills. If and if at all you are called upon, how well you will be able to better. Okay? So I'll be giving you a topic ideally of today, a set of seats, I would say, a couple of words. You get to speak a minute or two. Yes. Ideally, make sure that you're speaking for a minute. If not, it would be considered a disqualification by the time of it. So now I would like to call upon an experienced Toastmaster who would like to come and who would like to give the hand. Anyone? Oh, give it a big round of applause for this. 30 Toastmasters each.
130.
Yeah.
I go for one.
You go for one.
Yeah.
Okay. Set of seeds that I'm going to give you is jalebi, rain, and celebration. Jalebi, rain, and celebration. Toastmasters.
Okay. Jalebi, rain, and celebrations. Okay. So in our Kerala, so our celebrations never happen without coconut water. So during my sister's marriage, we arranged a lot of food. Okay, all food was there. Only liquor was shortage. So we had to throw all the foods and the snakes. From after drinking, they become like snakes. They started fighting those liquor shortage. So we were in danger. So then they need us touching. After liquor, what they need? Touching. So we provided them jalebi. Touching. So they also forgot. They need some spicy as like touching.
Did you provide coconut jalebi?
So that time there was no option, but we provided coconut vodka for them to celebrate. And after that, we arranged a special bus for snake. Snake is called a snake bus. So they had the habit of vomiting. So we made one separate bus for the snakes. We put a board, snake bus. Police snakes are allowed in that bus. So there is a high chance of vomiting. Because they always they used to have a minimum 5 bed. That is in a high quantity. So there is one important thing. Only gents are interested in things, not female. Okay, so that's the thing. So like that we celebrate. So it's only a bad habit I can say, but people are bad about liquor. The most liquor consuming state in India is not in India. The world is Kerala. Okay, over to you.
I believe the rain is enrolled. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much for the prophecy. Give it a round of applause again. Now, since we had the jalebi, yeah, and the celebration, and the coconut water, obviously, would anyone like to come up? Any guests? Any guests? Any guests? Oh. Please give a big round of applause. We like to have a debate. Yes. The crowd?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Any Gujaratis in the house as guests? Come on, man. Come on. Manjeet and we have Faizan. We have Manjeet and Faizan. Give a big round of applause to them. It's going to be a tough fight, yeah? Okay. You have chas and you have tea or coffee. So you're going to be discussing or debating on which one is better things, yeah? Good luck.
Okay, so in a Gujarati food, okay, it must be there to have tea or not, must have a chai.
But tea is the most important. When
Tea is harmful.
how it sounds good. It's coming
It's
from
having
it's coming
it's having
from the
it's having problems of the acidity. That's many problem on tea. Chas is good for the health. If you drinking chas, it will be good for the stomach and it reduces your
how did you prove that? Are you doctor?
So I am not proving, I am not a judge here. The proven by the scientifics and many of the doctors that they having a chas. It's a butter that is made by the milk and having some of the bacteria that having inside that, and it will be helpful for the stomach to having the chas at the time of the usually you are taking in the lunch time.
But tea is the most important part of our. I can
I
say it's
haven't
all
seen, I've
our
never
day.
tasted tea as
So
well.
it
I'm
should
having
not
to
be. So tea must be there in your life. And our Pradhan Mantri, PM, was he is aware of this. And he is running India, so I don't think so.
So you
Charge is
are saying
I
that
have
I
not
want to
seen
become a
the
tea seller?
charge man, but I have seen the tea man who has sold the tea and become a prime minister.
Wow.
But I have not seen a charge.
Who is selling the tea and now is the prime minister. But the chas is scientifically proven that tea is not the proven that once you are taking it, it's good for health. So first important, become a prime minister before that you should have your health. Then you go to around the world. So
He
this
is
is my
he is the fittest man. I can say.
fittest man in the world is Arnold.
Wow. Thank you. Those Manjeet and Faizan. Big round of applause for them. Next. Any Toastmaster? Yeah. Oh, yeah, my bad. I can't get claps. Hi, Priya. How are you?
All good.
All good? Okay.
Excited to bite the that stuff because I wasn't able to do the words.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. Pick one from 1 to 30. Pick a number from 1 to
16.
16 it is. Hipla, journey and togetherness. Hipla, journey and togetherness. Priya for you. Toastmaster Priya.
Kepla, journey, and togetherness. I was 4 years old where my mom took her first train journey with me all the way from Gandhinagar. My dad is from Bihar. I remember that was my first ever long train journey, which was going to be overnight. It was close to 36 hours, and I was very excited by it. Now, during that time, we didn't have the whole process of getting a lot of pizzas and all the fancy stuff that you get these days in trains. So I remember that we had a house help in the house who used to cook, and we are based out of Gandhinagar, and that lady said, you know what, let's make a couple of theplas for you, because in every Gujarati household, whenever people travel, they either carry theplas or khakras, they carry it with them and they go. I'm not a Gujarati, but we had the help to really help us out. My mom thought that was a brilliant idea. She carried the theplas, we were on the train trip, and that's the first time I met. So I was sitting in the train trip and I had this video game. Has anyone played those tiny video games that had those buttons?
Yes.
So I remember I was playing this video game and I met a friend. I saw a stranger, a kid, who was probably around my age, and he was playing this very fancy video game. Not a video game, it was a game which had water where you took those rings. And I still vividly remember, I don't even remember the person's name, but I instantly formed a friendship with that boy. I felt like, you know what, I have a digital video game. He has this fancy water game where the rings go. We had a little bit of chit chat. We decided to get together. It was a nice form of friendship that we had, which serendipitously I don't remember his name, but that was the togetherness that we really had. And through the entire journey from Gujarat to Bihar, I formed a very precious friendship whose name unfortunately I don't remember, but it was a beautiful journey where I still vividly remember that video game. So this is a small neat story of how kids can form friendship without remembering names, without talking much, but just a simple form of exchange of video games. And that's my story. Three words? Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Toastmaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. Now, anyone from the crowd again?
Yes.
Yes, please give it a big round of applause. So, Rahul. Yes, Rahul. Yes. Pick a number from 1 to 30. 1 is done because, yeah, it is easier than picking a girlfriend.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
1 to 30, right?
1 to 30. Any number from 1. So, except 1 and 16.
So, I have to speak for the age.
No, that's
You have to speak just on that topics, put all those
Okay,
books.
so topic that is selected by
Chill, chill, chill. Five. Basic. Puri prayers and grandmother. Puri prayers and grandmother. Yes? Rahul.
So yeah, good evening everyone. My name is Rahul. So I'm actually not a Gujarat. I'm a South Indian. I'm from Tamil Nadu. So later I moved to Gujarat. Plus, I live in Gujarat. I'm not a Gujarati. I'm South Indian. So yeah, so you all know in Tamil Nadu we have this festival called Pongal, right? So it's kind of a Pongal, but the concept is that every year a new set of crops are grown. So we tend to see it as a divine blessing and we celebrate. Right? So I remember this one experience when I was back in the fifth grade, where for the Pongal, I had gone over to my grandmother's. Sadly, she's passed away. But during Pongal, we have this made this very huge dish. Okay, it's called sorry, I can't recall the name because the Tamil is not the best. But the dish is it's a combination of all the vegetables and it has. Okay. Avial. Oh my God, you got it. Yeah, it's avial. I kind of forgot because she's Sanjana and South.
No, she's half
Avial. Oh, great, great. So it's called avial. So it's we put all the vegetables, get our hands on, and we make it's like a vegetable only. It's like a soup that we can have. Tastes very bad personally for me. I don't like it. But for this one day, because I was young and idiot, I went to my grandmother. I told her, "Listen, I have some." Yeah. So what is puri, beta? Like puri, it's a dish. It's made. It's oil. It's like oil is dripping. Like she went over to my mom, and she asked me, "What is this puri from?" So she explained how to make the dish. And my mom said, "You leave it as a speak." She made the puri for me, and I was having puri on Pongal, which is never. But it's like it's illegal. Don't do that. Don't do it. Just don't do it. And so yeah, that was my see Pongal. So not prayers.
Puri prayers and grandma.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, after having my summer filled with we had a lovely prayer session followed by the Avir, which I did not eat, and that was it.
Yes, Rahul. Now we had Jagath, had Puri. Yes, we had Mekla.
Jagath, one Toastmaster and one guest.
One Toastmaster and one guest. Do I have time?
That is
Yes. Okay. So, who would like to come up? Any Toastmaster as well? I would like to go with Delete.
Would it be possible? Understanding. Give them an understanding.
Yes. Yeah, any Toastmaster? Yeah, Manjuji. Manjuji, so session is just 4 minutes, not session, but topic is 4 minutes. If you put 4 minutes together, 30 seconds ideally you can speak, and then let's have the other person speak. Okay. So the topic for you is Imla and talk.
Good evening, my dear friends.
Good evening.
I'm not a Gujarati, but my daughter loves Vedas. You also make prathas of Maggi. I see that's very good. My daughter, she's half Gujarati, as they all say. She's learned making Vedas. We only tried to make him. Because I, being mother, had of the kitchen, cut the Maggi. We did. This is she came up. No, smaller seed. Then we started taking dough, atta, she put light of oil in that Oh my God! Such so much of oil. You are going to lose your stomach today. This is not the way. Amma, let me make the tikka. No, let me make a method of paratha. Okay, good evening, everyone.
I don't know much about
Get going paratha. But she's going.
No, no, I will.
Compared.
No, no, no. Actually, my mom's food was a totally different style. Actually, like basi roti. So she used to cook it in water. Don't know how. I personally tried it cooking, but it's like in two pieces. One is here, one is here. Then that she don't know the its name. And she tried to make too tasty. Like too soft, more so much soft than paratha. Like just and
Yes, yes.
So now the question was Matika Paratha and Thipla. She started making balls and then bigger balls. Make paratha mota. Just under chunk. Not this big, not this big. She was thin. Yeah. She put the mota paratha on the tawa and lot of oil and press it. Big paratha crisp. Very crispy. Just moment you will put it in your mouth, you feel. Oh, if we make patla thepla, in a minute that will be cooked. The minute you are going to cook one paratha and 5 theplas.
actually we are doing it. Everything. So, can I take it very big? As she told that oil part is there. So, we all know that much oil is not good for health. These are those. Sorry. That's why I used to sometimes like paratha when too stuff then it is too hard to eat.
Thank you so much. Yes, we and
What is yours?
Yeah, I was thinking the same because it was a debate, and then I was like, oh, it's the festival. She was pouring her heart out for water, right? Yes. But I was biting the bullet in when she was kind of like stressing, oh man, this is going somewhere else. Okay. But yeah, good work there. Give it a big round of applause to both of them. Now I would like to call my favorite man in the house. I would call him my favorite man in the house because he's my mentor. Mentioned about his mentor, who also happens to be my favorite man. If he knows, please come forward. My favorite man, DPM Vikrant Soni. Give it a big round of applause. Ranji, any number from 1 to 6. Samosa market and Samosa market and Vikrant.
My office is where when you can find lots of of and very congested area of Ahmedabad. And you have where you can see at evening time lots of Bengali workers they all want us nasta now. And their favorite nasta is somewhere Bengali, chop puri or like a chop. Someone like me who like sandwich and samosa. So around the 6 p.m. If you go at 7 p.m. there, there's lots of rush 56 to all. And after that, they work until the 12 a.m. Right? And they went home around 1 and they dinner at 2 or 2:30. And the next morning they come at around 10. How the Bengal working lifestyle like that. But as for people, so that is one thing. Altogether.
Thank you so much. Again, it's not about what you're gonna say. It's all about coming together, showing up, just so that you are putting your efforts together for an impromptu speech anytime during the day or anytime when you're on the call. Build your confidence. Thank you so much for joining with me on the session with Toastmasters of the Day.
Guys, Saran, the first time I've taken enough time, I'm not going to rush back to sit and have myself a place. As promised, I'm going to tell you how to dial up and dial down of the charisma. And there are 3 ways to go about it. The very first is the verbal. And I want you to open your WhatsApps and see anyone whom you have spoken to last. If you're using a lot of emojis after every sentences, that's how you dial up to warmth. If you say, I want this work to be happening by the evening, it's very powerful, very confident. But to add a little warmth, you can add one emoji next to it. Now you're warmth in your WhatsApp messages. Okay, noted, I will do it. What kind of message is it? If Hussein tells me that you need to submit a report, and I say, okay, noted, nothing else. Is it warm or it's confident? How can I make it warm? Okay, noted, a hug or a smiley. Suddenly, my entire message has become a little more warm and confident and balanced charisma. That's verbal writing. How you can do it in verbal when you're speaking. Beautiful, awesome. These are the words of God. Excellent, brilliant. These are the power words. Put it in your Google if you want. Check your just to see what are the nouns. Are these abstract nouns? What are the if the nouns you can count to understand, it has a physical meaning to it. Those are power words. It's more of abstract or form. So you will know what kind of mails you are sending and what is the feeling of it. Verbal is done. Now non-verbal. 5 meanings must be measured like confidence. That's what. And if I need to and I shake hands. That is competent. But I really have to shake hands. I really have to add a warm. And suddenly went down a little, and suddenly this handshake, warmer handshake. That's the first one. I know which handshake this, and that's you can add little by little, knowing that you can warm this person yours to warm, then how can I be confident? Okay. Straight. That's how confident. That's your vocal language. I'm talking to a loud and vocal, I'm giving hand gestures, 1, 2, 3. That's confident. It's not to speeches. Speeches. Last but not least. colors are warm. They're darker colors, and darker colors also not the shades of yellow. So think of sun. That is a warm color. So the yellows, the darker shades of yellows, warm, the cold shade, the blues. That's where we bring blues in the picture because the blue comes in power, trust. I can trust you because you're wearing blue. Now the lighter blue is what? Little bit of warm touch in the darker blue. And when you wear complete dark, that means you're completely confident. So get less influence, and the color dark black is because it does not get light. And when you don't get light, what does that happen? It does not influence your own light. So you are in power, you are in darker suits are more powerful suits. But if you're going to meeting, then you have to be a positive, but not come across a meeting for the CEO, but you're going to experience a family. But still wear a pink suit, but a lighter color. That would make charismatic shirt. How much did it help? Raise your hands if it really helped you, and now you can understand, oh, this person is warm, this person is cold. My job is done here because I can see a lot of hands raised. With this, I will call upon our general coordinator back to give us a lot of feed forward without the bail. Please put your hands together for general evaluator for the day Toastmaster. Viral.
You. Yeah. First of all, we had with the evaluations of required skills. First of all, we will go with the first required speak of Toastmaster Pratik. So that we will have as an evaluator, we have someone who is in sales, but he is not doing actual sales. He is just winning heart of his customer clients. So Toastmaster Villa, everyone knows.
That was a good definition, winning the hearts of my customers would have been girls. Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Excellent. Beautiful. Sweet. Wow. Not about ice cream, but that was the speech from Toastmaster Hardik. There are many charismatic speakers I have heard before in Toastmasters and many other places. But today, Toastmaster Hardik, you are added in my list. Kudos to you. You started with a question, so all the audience got engaged. And you acted like Saruk. Which is the question be like Saruk? How do we love ice cream? So you acted also well like a Saruk when you said you do love ice cream. That was a wonderful part of starting any speech. Secondly, I am going to use CRC method, but it was you who used CRC method for ice cream. You commented ice cream. You recommended ice cream, not to have ice cream by telling your sugar contents. And again you commented ice cream, that how you can eat ice cream. That was a wonderful CRC method in the speech I have here for the first time. Kudos to you. Secondly, you not only taught us how to bite the bullet, but you taught us how to bite the ice cream. That was a wonderful part, and you can get ice cream from me, Toastmaster Hardik, because I love to Kasata ice cream. That's the favorite brand which we had on the childhood days. Third thing, you again at the mid of your speech, you ended the questions again with that 50-gram questions. That was an eye opener for many of us. That it contains so much sugar, and your voice modulation was at its peak when you check the sugar content. Wow, that was the best part of your voice modulation too. The only recommendation I had to give, because it's my role, that you kept this ice cream too away from you. So your time got left there and the attention got shifted. The connection was little bit missing. Again, to remain in this frame, you used only this part of the stage. You could have used here, you could have used middle, and you could have used here. Don't try to remain in this frame. But Toastmaster Ali, you gave a wonderful speech about the ice cream that was too sugary, and the best part is you are a resilient ice cream taker. I have made resilient sportsmen also, Virat Kohli and many more. But for ice cream, you are too resilient. You take it again and bounce back again. You also danced while losing weight. Wow! You dance in speeches, but you did your role like a Shahrukh Khan, acting, dancing, singing, and everything. Little bit of action missed, but that was not the movie. So I loved your speeches, and to I can say that to bite the bullet, just practice more and more, but you are a winner. Thank you. And over to you.
Thank you, Kalina. Now, for the next speech, I would like to call Toastmaster, who is a strong and determined woman, much active in the age and capabilities. She has served for more than 35 years in years ago, and she is managing 700 flags as a secretary. Toastmaster Mani.
Toastmaster Pooja. Actually, this is an examination for me. That is your speech. You are so well conversed. Veteran speaker, equal level. It's an opportunity for me to make the start of your speech perfect. Question. Everybody was engaged with your speech. When I read the pathway, the project, is the audience, the members, application of the system, what is which is the pathway? How will evaluate? But my dear friends, did you get all the skills that you should acquire for becoming a good leader? Do you agree? Did you notice all the skills which he taught us during his skill? The 5 skills. And the most humorous part of the speech and teaching those skills was the formation of sentences. He said he went to a seminar where everything was good. Food was very good. Except the lectures, which were a little bit boring. This is the way that a leader, that a speaker can create anxiety, exploration amongst the audience. He draws the attention of the audience in this manner. This was not only one instance. At other instances also, he applied the same approach. I think everything what he wanted to say was conveyed to each and every of us all very impactfully. So he has hit the target of his project. He has impacted every one of us Toastmasters. I don't think I can see anything which I could suggest. But still, if I could advise him, not suggest him, a little bit of noise modulation, because he was going at one fast like this. 1, 2, 4. A little bit of high pass in between could have made this speech on a little higher level. Kudos to you, Toastmaster, who said all the best for your next ventures. I think you have bit the bullet. Be a successful leader of today and be all the
listeners, audience, members of this organization have got much more fun.
Really great, great speech and good evaluation points. Thank you. Now we can go ahead with a tag report, so we can now go ahead with reverse orders. First, we will go with grammarian. Yes.
Good evening again. Sleepy. Okay. Getting for the week. Okay. So I'll start with good points. Today, so in last 3-4 months, the most like usage of word of the day and phrase of the day. Toastmaster Villains, Toastmaster DT Pooja, Toastmaster Kasmi, Toastmaster Hardik, Toastmaster Milad used it 3 times. Great usage. Phrase of the day was used by Toastmaster Kasmi, DT Pooja, Toastmaster Hardik, Saran, Toastmaster Priya, Jagath, Milad, Toastmaster Milad used it twice, twice. So there were like I found words interesting. Sayers. Wow.
Yes. We can continue.
Yeah. So leading the delegation. So anyhow, I don't need it now. So and there were few good and interesting words. Patla patla, chota mota. They can fit in English grammar maybe soon. And then there were a few words like they had their dinner like so they were their dinner instead of that they have their dinner at this time. There was one. Did you note it? It could be did you note? And to have evaluation, we can use to evaluate. These are few things on which we can improve. And apart from that, it was a great meeting, and that was my report. Thanks.
Thank you for amazing report. Now we will have a counter, and it will be Toastmaster and
Thank you, Toastmaster. As I told you at the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used the earlier mentioned expression. So carefully listen all names and just try to eliminate these things on your next speech. TM Lakshmi, filler sound 4 times. Guest Fezan, filler sound 1 time. TM Priya, filler sound 2 times. Guest Rahul, overused word. So, guest Avinash, filler sound 3 times and overused word. So, thanks.
And so we have with counter now. Last one in team, but not least, an important role as a timer. I call Toastmasters to start.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Again, here is the final timer report. First, I will start from TM Mansu. He spoke 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Then TM Hamid, he used 11 minutes and 15 seconds. Then Toastmaster of the day, TM Pooja, overall time 26 minutes and 54 seconds. Then General Evaluator TM Viral used 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Timer Mustaq Sheikh used 2 minutes. Counter TM Harendra spoke for 1 minute. TM Aziz grammarian spoke 1 minute and 40 seconds. Joke Master TM Kasmi used 3 minutes and 51 seconds. First prepare speech TM Hardik used 6 minutes and 43 seconds. Second speech TM Hussain spoke for 6 minutes and 46 seconds. Then table topic speakers. TM Jagath spoke for 6 minutes. TM Aziz used 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Guest Mr. Manjeet, Mr. Manjeet and guest Mr. Reza together used 1 minute and 46 seconds. TM Priya spoke for 2 minutes and 37 seconds. Guest Rahul used 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Guest Manju and guest Avinash and TM Manju, their overall debate time, they used 4 minutes and 11 seconds. DKM Vikrant used 1 minute and 36 seconds. Evolution speech, TM Bilal spoke for 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Evolution speech, TM Manju spoke 3 minutes and 28 seconds. Thank you.
Thank you for the very detailed report, Mr. So, yes, almost all the evaluations done. Now, the final evaluation from my side. So, hopefully, everyone likes the meeting till now, all the insightful detail which we have from TM Pooja's amazing topic and how you justify it really well, and this different exercise like how we can evaluate our own type, whether it's warm or confident. So really, really good one. Thank you for that. You have almost justified all the topic as well as all the introduction. From where starting? Saran. So the mission statement on time, everything is good. Like almost on time, like your 4 minutes and special next time. For the guest welcome before meeting also. Proper all these topic related, specific topic related introduction also done in good manner. TM deciding officer. So he has really shared a good information on the collaboration, like 5 persons. It's a really good insight which I got today. Like so 5 persons make the collaboration and 50 which we belong. We can be also saying like that. Less or more or less. That is also the fact that he has also picked the introduction of all the guests. So that also just to review. And about the Toastmaster guest, given all the details, yes, how what is it Toastmaster, how we work at. After that, we have the table topic. Toastmaster figure, really good different topics we had. I hope everyone enjoyed that different topics. It was really good, and he has also explained what is the importance of this particular session which we have in Toastmaster. Thank you for that. Just I would like to if you can have different type of topics also. It's really good. Yeah, but overall it's really good. All the different roles, timer, Toastmaster, that you have detailed report for all these different stations. It's really good, but just I would like to include one point. Whenever we have this timer rule completed, like the cards, it's good for at least orange and red card, feedback for more time we can keep it little for longer so that the person who is speaking here have a better idea. But overall, the detailings and each section was like each timing is really mentioned, and everyone is in a time that's also here. In our counter, have explained all the rules as our counter explain on all the different rules and how we are going to count these different words, the multiplication of words, filler words. That's also you have justified your role. Thank you for that. And the grammarian. Toastmaster Anshu, you have added your word of day, phrase of the day, and also usage of that. So that is also proper. So yeah, this is the yeah. I have included all the and also that carry bag and the traveler. This is also good one. We really enjoyed that, and it's amazing. You have included as a joke master. Keep going ahead with that. Yeah, so that is my report, and over to you.
Let's quickly wind up because we all are ready for tea. What we are trying to say with the charisma quote, you all got your flavors, does not mean that you change the flavor. But maybe if you're going for a romantic evening, powerful to procure might not solve problems. You might want to add a bit of branding. You're wearing a very powerful suit, a small, light, flowering pocket square with justice. Just a presence of dining up and dining down will make you a perfect dining out. Of ice cream on. Thank you so much. My job here is done, and I will hand the presiding officer, the big guy here. Please put your hands together.
She told me a big guy, but according to age, I am the smallest guy. Am I right? Well, everyone, the link for voting is live. Please check on the WhatsApp groups, the guest groups, members group, everywhere. You'll find them. And please vote. And once you are done, just give me a thumbs up. Others, are you done and scrolling through the mobile? So, dear guests, we are moving on to the end of the meeting. We'll have the award distribution ceremony and then the photographs, and then we'll continue. For that, anyone who is interested for taking the membership of Heritage City Toastmasters Club can, after the meeting, while we are outside having tea and coffee, can contact me or Toastmaster Jagath. We'll help you out in the membership. And please to pay the 100 rupees meeting fees. We pay almost 4,000 rupees per week to AMA to have this venue. So that is into 4 per month. So we have to take some money from everyone to pay to AMA. So well, now Anshu, are the awards ready? Okay, I'll do one more thing. I'll take the guest feed. So, dear guests, please tell me how you liked the meeting. Let's start with Rahul.
Yeah. So this is actually my second time coming here. I joined last week first. So yeah, actually same experience that I mentioned last time is what I was saying. The reason I showed up again is because I have enjoyed the experience here. And I feel like anyone who is fear in public speaking is not the most helpful. On my part, I would personally approach that I would specifically as a join here.
Wow. Yes.
So obviously, I very much I would like to share. I had a one session for students, and so I have not I, but we have applied the same strategy. Time now we have some just create some icebreaker, and we have shown some card. So that was interesting and amazing. So yeah, it's just also yeah, have learned from the Toastmaster. So I will that is it. This time I asked
Anyone who want this? Oh yes. Yes, Preza.
Yeah. So it's my first time today here at AMA. It completely reminds this days because usually in my previous company, it's Toastmasters happening there. So it's last week of last day of the month, which is a weekend where they conduct. Similarly, same thing remind me that happening here. It's the same which we have here doing there as well. So here and in previous companies not happening. So that is fine. That's the missing part. But the thing is that the first time when I introduced myself, I like to give speeches there as well. And here today, I am more interested to join the club and to have the stage, go to stage, speak on the in front of the people. That give everyone to give a confidence and to have a speaker. So thank you everyone. Thank you.
Yes.
But was also my second time. I came coming here after a month. Overall, it was a very good. Thank you for sharing about my personality type. Like it's better to know this other person about each person and
So all the guests who are willing to take membership, Toastmaster Jagath, you may raise your hand. You may contact him or me. Now let's gather up for awards for the awards, and I would like to call the TMOD to help me out. I would like to announce.
Okay, so the best speaker of the day is Toastmaster Hussain. Congratulations, 5 things done right.
Thank you. Pooja, you know, like you are getting.
Thank you.
This also.
Okay, best evaluator is one of my favorite guys here, Toastmasters. Mila, please. For just the right color for Toastmasters. He's got checks also, that's the confidence color. So, yeah. This was that.
So, best table topic speaker is Toastmaster Priya.
Okay, best role player. I love someone from Kerala. Toastmaster and Peter and Shanli, more on the competition together, isn't it? Yes. Congratulations. No wonder that.
And the last one, the best lead role player, is out of the TMOD, G, and the T. Is none other than the TMOD.
Charismatic. Fabulous.
Everyone, let's gather out over here for a good photograph.
And thank you so much, people, for showing up in this